It's such a joy to see you all once again through this video. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you to River of Life. Today, I'm going to speak of a famous personality. But before that, I have a couple of questions to ask. Have you ever felt that you're worthless? Do you think that you have incapabilities? Or do you think that you can't do best in your life? Every one of us in one point of our life would have come across these challenging questions. But here is this person who has overcome all these kinds of challenging situations and is standing as an inspiring stone to millions of people all over the world. I can't wait to share about this person and encourage you. It is none other than Nick Vujicic. Nick was born as a disabled child without arms and legs. Just imagine a life without limbs, how difficult it is to survive. You cannot manage things all by yourself. God has made us wonderfully and we have to be thankful for that. When you have something, do it for His good. Reach your hands to the poor. When you reach out to the needs of the poor, God will reach out to your needs. When Nick was born, Nick's parents were shocked to see him. No parent in the world would ever wish to see their child disabled. But Nick's parents were put in a situation where they had to accept Nick just as he was. But it's good to know that Nick's parents did not push him away, but they encouraged him, they taught him how to live. Many a times, parents are our backbones. And in Nick's life, Nick's parents were his backbones. We must always be thankful for our parents because many a times they are the one who encourages us to do things, right? And they are a gift of God to us. And as long as we live, we have to respect them. As days passed by, Nick felt that his life was useless. And he even tried to commit suicide when he was at the age of 8. When I just read this, what struck into my mind is how deep the wound would have been rooted in Nick's heart. Being born disabled was the wound that was already formed in Nick's heart, and the words that this world was throwing on him was like a scar that was drawn again on the wound that was already formed. But there came a day when there was a drastic change in Nick's life. And he speaks about that in one of his interviews. Let's all see a verse in the Bible. This verse, what I'm going to speak, is from the book of John, chapter 9, verse 3. So let's all see that. It says, Jesus answered, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but that the works of God should be revealed in him." These were the words that God spoke to Nick when he was 15. And we are able to see the fulfillment of this promise today. Not all situations in our life are bad for us because whatever happens in our life is for our good. God uses it for you to help you overcome battles in your life. So I always remember one phrase which says like this: pain makes you better, it will never make you bitter. Such an amazing, inspiring verse that we can implement in our life. When you have pains, when you have struggles, you will be able to overcome the battles that comes in the future in your life. It will make you stronger and stronger every day. Despite of all these, Nick learned to swim, to skydive, and also to surf. What really inspired me is Nick is a president of 2 companies and he employs a dozen of people. Amazing, right? When Nick was young, people defined Nick as he is a disabled child who cannot achieve anything. But God touched Nick's life and He is using him mightily to inspire people all around the world. Many of you are in a season where you have told yourself that this situation is never gonna change, it's never gonna be different, or people have made up their mind about you, they have defined you, they have limited their thoughts about you, they have said that you're just in a box and you're only supposed to be in that, you're just this or you're just that. But I want you to remember one thing, my dear viewers. God doesn't look at you as people do. God doesn't define you as people do. When I just say this, I remember of a verse in the Bible which says like this. Let's all turn to the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16, verse 7. It says like this. For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. What a wonderful verse. These are the words that are spoken by God. God doesn't look at you as people do. God doesn't expect you to be like anybody else. If Nick had given up his life when he was young, I don't think that we would have another Nick to inspire us today. But God touched Nick's life and He is using him as a vessel of glory to Him. It was not Nick's abilities or capacities that God saw. What God saw was Nick's heart. God doesn't need your ability or your capacities. What God needs is your availability, an open heart to say yes, to show His abilities, to show His capacities through you. Amazing, right? When you do this, when you open your heart to Him, He will show His power through you and He will use you to inspire many people along your journey. So do not lose hope, because everybody who are created here are unique and you are for a purpose. You are not an accident in this world. You are for a purpose and you are created uniquely. So don't lose hope. I believe that today's message has touched your life and has been a blessing to you. May God bless you and use you to inspire many people along the journey of your life. May God bless you. Shalom.